Okay, we've been talking to Mr. Goodall about how good a quality Willett furniture is, the quality they put in it and the way they built it. So we're gonna cut this piece of furniture right here in half later on in the video, and we're going to show you some of the ways that this is a better quality construction. So we'll roll this out of the way for right now, and then I can show you with this piece here. So the joints we're talking about this is your side rail and your leg naturally, and you got mortise and tenon joints. See how this board actually goes up into a groove that's on your leg. They got a glue block here in the corner. There's glue all in that joint. It's a very good old-fashioned joint. A lot of times what they do today is nothing like that. They'll just bring two boards together and put a couple of air nails in it and it's done. Then you can see down in here where the drawer goes in, just look how wide that piece of wood is right there. And it's all cherry. It's not any other cheap wood. Then you got your nice big wide slides that your drawer slides in on. And then this is your guide down here that keeps your drawer from going to left to right. If you remember how we showed how this keeps it from going left to right. And they got these joints all the way around on this little nightstand. They got a joint with a screw here in the front. And then you can just see just how overall how much wood there is in there. There's a dust cover that's wood. They just put a lot of wood up inside of it to make it good and strong. So that's what you want to look for. And here's another one. This is Willett also. But then we refinished the top. We're going to refinish the top. We stripped it because it was in bad shape. The bottom half was still in good shape, so we didn't strip it. You can do that with older furniture, but you can't always do that with newer furniture because of the particle board and the fiber board, stuff like that. So they got the joints all the way around again. And then, see, there's an old drawer you could drop and it won't hurt it. And see, there's a joint there that's loose. We can re-glue that joint and it'll be just as strong as it ever was. Where if it had air nails in it or something like that, you'd never get it apart enough to re-glue it. The air nails would tear it up. And then you got, see, your glue blocks in here. Nice big heavy construction, solid maple. It's just all around good joints, good wood, and that kind of thing. Here's the drawer that came out of it. There's another one of their Willett labels. That's burned in. And then they did this too. Willett. That's the maple. The Lancaster County. Actually, what that Lancaster County means, it means the color. The color they made that piece of furniture. It has that color to it. And when they talk about wildwood cherry, they mean that's the color of the cherry. The color they made is not actually wildwood cherry. It's all wild cherry. So that's what that's all about. Here's the drawers that go in this piece. You can see they got their numbers on the bottom of it here. I think they have a tag that went on the inside. We took them out. But you can see here again, look how heavy that piece of wood is. Look how you got strong, good glue blocks all the way around. You got dovetails, which this end of the dovetail is bigger than that end of the dovetail, so you can't pull it apart. Not only is it a glue joint, it's also a structural bind there. Then they got glue dovetails back there. So they had dovetails all the way around. There, I've refinished a lot of furniture over the years, and these drawers like this, I mean, that's 70 years old. Kids have used it, people have used it that didn't, take care of it, and it's just as good a shape as it ever was. And if it did come loose, you can knock it apart and re-glue it, and it's ready to go again. Now here's two drawers that have come into the shop. You can tell it's all new furniture. In the last time here, and it's got these sliding dovetails and metal slides, no glue joint, no glue blocks, Very thin, cheap wood, not a good solid wood. Another one. I can't let you see how heavy it is, but it's not as heavy and not as good a wood as this. But this one had come apart in that slide, pulled away. You know, they got air nails in it down in here. It's just cheap construction. And then here's another one. I haven't repaired this one. First off, it looks nice from the outside, but you can see it's particle board or fiber board right there. See that? And what that is, that's real weak, and eventually this is a sliding dovetail is going to bust that out right there, because fiber board and particle board don't have the strength that wood has. And see, it's pulled out. You can see it moves back and forth. But now this bottom won't go back into that groove, so I got to fix that. And then you can see just how underneath it's built. It's got this old gummy glue. I don't know if you can see it right there. They wrap around it. No glue block. Real thin little piece of plastic, plywood I mean. The back joint is okay, but it's not a real strong joint. It is plywood, so that's pretty good as far as strength. But the main thing is that sliding dovetail and the fact that it's particle board or fiber board right there. Okay, you probably wondered just what is particle board. Well, this is what particle board is made of. Sawdust, glue. That's all it's made out of. And then they press it together. And that's what it is. Then you probably wondering what fiber board is. This is fiber board. It's paper, it's cardboard. Now you're probably saying, well, the salesman says it was solid wood. Well, that's wood. And paper's made out of wood. So they're both wood. It's just not solid maple, solid cherry, and that kind of thing. So that's what you're buying. Well, that's the difference between good old furniture and what you buy today. So here was that piece of furniture we talked about. And I tell you, I'm not cutting it in two because it's too good a piece of furniture. There's no way. There's one thing that's also good about Cherry or Willett is what's called build-up of finish. How many coats of finish you put on, how much build-up you put on the furniture or on the wood. And if you look at Willett, it has a lot of build-up of the finish. It gives it that high, clean, nice luster. Where what they do today is, you're lucky if there's one coat misted on there. It just don't have that build-up. Don't give it that classy look. That's one of the differences with Willett. Then if you take the drawers out, you can see that's all cherry, all dust covers. That frame goes all the way around that makes up this drawer cover here. And then when you turn a piece of furniture over like this one, just look how big and how thick these legs are. And then this rim coming down through here, they put screws in it. It's got nice big glue blocks in it. It's got nice heavy wood. It's all good solid construction. It'll sit there and last for years for you. It's got, if you look down there in the bottom, you can see it's got a nice big board going around the bottom down there to keep it from sagging. It's just all built the way it should be.